March 24th, 1984, for my English 22 class, and this is a letter to my 6-year-old if I had doctor-free values. And this is what I think she might say if she were going to Auschwitz. Dear Havila, when I witness what's going on around us, I sometimes think ruefully, the world is so much sicker than the inmates of its institutions, and the SS is definitely the sickest. I can't believe what they are doing to us. They told me that they are taking me away from you, separating us for 20 years. Certainly they must be joking. It's probably more like 20 days. Still, it's madness, plain and simple madness. Anyway, Havila, don't worry about your fat old dad. I've been assured by the SS that we are going to be taken care of. You're going to a place called the Belgic, and I'm going to be taken to a place called, well, it'll come back to me eventually. It had a name that reminded me of what one would say if one was hit on the finger with a hammer while trying to put a plank together. Ouch, in other words. But it's a place that SS tells me is a pleasure resort, a place where everyone lounges around in their pajamas, where the showers are co-ed, and the whole resort is heated by a fireplace that constantly runs. No, Havila, I sure can't see how it can be a pleasure resort without you. But, well, separation takes place in families sometimes. It's unfair, I know, but life is no rose garden. There are a lot more different gardens than rose gardens. Still, we must make the best of what we have, and remember that this, too, shall someday pass. Although we will be separated for some time, the SS told me that I could write a letter to you. So, being that we won't be seeing each other for 20 years, I'm going to write the best darn letter to you. Okay, Havila? It's crazy, I know, but a letter from me is something the SS says I can give you. Anyway, the SS has been interrogating me a lot. I can tell that, like mentally ill people, they are also afraid of their own uncontrollable power. Somehow they cannot believe that they are only people holding only a human-sized anger. The SS is keeping me in solitary confinement, locked in a dark chamber with absolutely nothing to do. The only good thing that I can see that has come out of it is that it has given me time to think about what I want to write to you. And the number one thing that I could think of to give my precious little girl were the values and ideas that I have. Values and ideas that I believe my little girl Havila will be happy with, even when the world can act so crazy at times, taxing your mental health. And if tough times are ahead of us, my dear, well, I feel that it's important to read carefully for what I write to you, in that you may keep a healthy and happy frame of mind. Dear Havila, I have always worried about your happiness and mental stability. You were the one that always seemed so shy and afraid of everything. The whole world always seemed to be some nightmare you were born into. I could tell, being that you were always so fearful of what you thought might be under your bed at night or might be hiding in your closet. You were always afraid of the non-existent and imaginary boogeyman. Being so the case, I feel that I have come up with can alleviate your fears and keep you mentally